third reading from my new manuscript, 1, 2, 3, Meditate. On the Logic of Love, Entry 3. The title of the chapter is The Logic of Love. Logic. Logic is epochal. It is something that brings connections we would not see until our brains were really calm, our thinking truly logical. But it cannot be perfected until there is enough love in us to make us understand that we really belong to this inner calmness. The brain that really knows how to think doesn't need to so much because it has learned to feel the bliss of pure consciousness and finds what it needs in that simplicity. It has burst forth into that realm of the Buddhas and illumined souls thinking freely, or at least it's courting them now. This realm of souls is full of an extraordinary kind of peace, a peace that passes understanding. Here is the perfection of logic. Silence. The silence of no mind. So I want to break that down just a little bit in terms of experience. When a person spends a lot of time meditating, and I spend 3 or 4 hours a day, for 10 years I've done that, or something around there logically, or average, and started 30 years ago on the path. As you go deeper with that, as you practice with a kind of insight, a kind of compassion for yourself and others, that you begin to realize you don't need to fight. Doesn't mean that I don't fight. It doesn't mean that some fights aren't worth having, or even sometimes very rarely picking. But when we choose our battles wisely, we begin to recognize there is this kind of wisdom in compassion that allows us to be much more guided by the powers that are in us, the powers of the invisible soul that yet have a very clear manifestation. That's logic, but it's a different kind of logic. It's a logic that is fully immersed in love, so that love also is immersed in the logic where it started. As individuals dive deeper into those processes that are contemplative, meditative, they begin to discover that they really weren't missing anything, and that opportunities abound for experiencing, again, it goes back to experiencing that love for themselves through even a little bit of daily practice. I'm going to try to post this week a guided meditation that people can use. I posted several in the past, but they've kind of gotten lost, I think. So I will try to do one that's very straightforward that people can use daily, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Just a simple guided meditation with affirmations. It's logical, but it's also loving. Love you guys. Be good.